was coronavirus.
Good morning viewers, respected judges and all the other jury members. Today I, Vansh of grade 11 science
And I, Deepika of grade 10.
from Sri Hanumat International Public School, Guraya, are going to present our project on the topic Maneuver of COVID Waste.
So let us introduce that how the coronavirus has affected the lives of tens of millions of people all around the world.
So this is the life cycle of coronavirus. It can hijack into the human body by two ways, either via endosomes or via plasma membrane fusion. It releases its RNA into the cytoplasm of the cell, and after that, non-structural proteins are released and a person gets infected.
Also, the coronavirus can enter through the eyes, the nostrils and through the throat. When it enters through the nostrils, it reaches the respiratory tract, and when it manifests the lungs, it is very arduous and painful to recover. We all think that coronavirus has improved the environmental conditions by reducing the air pollution, reducing the noise pollution and reducing the industrial activities, etc.
But let us take you through the phase of the environment that remained unobserved during this pandemic. Apart from the reduction of the waste that is created by factories and humans, there was a sort of waste that increased so rapidly and made an extremely bad impact on our environment.
And yes, it is medical waste. Medical waste refers to the waste that is created by the healthcare facilities such as the hospitals, pharmaceuticals and the laboratories, etc.
In the era of pandemic, the medical waste that was about 750 tons per day increased by 6 times. But now the question arises that where did this always go and how did it make a bad impact on the environment?
Before beginning with the key features that how the coronavirus has put a bad impact on the environment, let me apprise you that the precautions that we took were having both the pros as well as the cons.
So let us begin with the most commonly used provision, mask. There are several types of masks available in the market such as sponge mask, fabric mask and N95 respirators. But what if I say that a surgical mask that helps the patients and doctors as well as the human beings to stay away and stay safe from the virus, increase the medical waste as well as the pollution?
Yes, you have heard right. Mask contributes about 24.7 billion units per year.
Along with this sort of waste, there are several types of other waste that are created by healthcare facilities such as hospitals. For example, PPE kits, syringes, IV bags and masks. Before moving further to the treatment procedure, these are classified into the 4 different colors of containers. Waste such as syringes and injection are put down in the yellow containers, whereas waste as blood tubing and IV kits are put down in the red container.
Waste such as the plastic waste, gloves are put down in the blue containers, and medicinal waste such as the capsule and bandages are put down in the black containers. So here we present the very opulent methods of medical waste treatment. So the first method is encapsulation. In this process, the sharp objects such as the syringes and razors are dumped, and in this, 2 types of bioreactors are used such as the anaerobic bioreactor and the aerobic bioreactor. In the anaerobic bioreactor, the waste gets dumped off and then it gets perished.
So now somehow the waste is also dissolved into the water bodies. In this, we use the waste collector which takes out the waste from the water bodies. Now the solid waste is made separated out and taken to the incinerators for the further treatment. It is the method which uses the heated container to end up the waste and the biohazard contents. In this, high temperature steam kills the bacteria and other viruses inside the contaminated articles. In this way, the waste ends up by creating the 0 percentile of pollution. During the process of combustion of the solid waste materials, it produces the smoke which contains the charged particles. In order to prevent it to make the conditions acidic, quarter precipitator is used which deionizes the charges and ends up the smoke without any pollution. So now it's time to treat the infected water that is discharged from the hospitals and taken out from the water bodies. First of all, the infected water is collected, and after that the flocculation takes place. That is when fine particulates come together in a flock and the solid waste either settle down or moves up on the surface. In the next tank, ozonization process takes place under the act of the ultraviolet radiations which helps to kill the bacteria. After this, it moves to the final and the last tank, in which the leftover impurities and the particulates are separated out. Now the treated water is ready to go into the houses for the use.
So Now, talking about the precautions at the airport, whenever the material or any luggage is coming or importing or exporting, we need to sanitize it properly, and along with the persons who are arriving or departing, we need to sanitize the persons properly to prevent any cause of coronavirus.
So now let us discuss the basic precautionary measures for the prevention from the coronavirus disease.
So we must use the sensor taps to prevent the cause and touching of the normal taps. Also, we must use the pedestal sanitizer to avoid the touching and avoid the effect of coronavirus.
So this was all about the maneuver of COVID waste. Thank you and have a nice day.